And
I brought him over.
did you?
Oh, I brought him over for
You're
that
to
show.
blame. We're looking at wrestling-based web series. We look at, different web series each week, and this is one of them. The theme is wrestling. And this is a show called Creative Has Nothing For You. You can find it on youtube.com/highspots. And it's starring Colt Cabana, my good friend. Well, someone I know rather well. Barry, I want to know your thoughts. Yeah, you had a look at this, didn't you?
I've had a look at probably most of the episodes, and I found it quite engaging. It starts off a little bit slow. It just gets better and better later on. My favourite one's the Hulk Hogan one, where
Just the clip we just showed. The writer doesn't know who Hulk Hogan is.
Yeah, I think there is a strange dynamic here that sometimes some of the writers they get for some of the wrestling shows don't even like wrestling at all.
I guess they're taking, I don't know if it's more of a mix of the WWE backstage where, I guess they're bringing in TV people who don't necessarily know about wrestling or who the wrestlers are, spoofing the fact that they're not necessarily thinking about who the wrestlers are and what they can do. It's more about what we want you to do because we think this sounds cool.
There's a certain sort of element of realism in the show because Cabana himself spent a long time toiling in the indies, the small... the small leagues.
That's right. Including the FWA when we were there.
Including the FWA.
I brought him over.
Did you?
Oh, I brought him over for
You're
that
to
show.
blame. Well, thank you very much, Elisar. We all appreciate that. We had a good time. He was a great wrestler and a great guy. And like I say, he sort of toiled for a long time travelling around the world. The UK, Japan, around Europe and everything. And of course around the States. And made a real name for himself and had his own sort of character, his own unique personality. And then was signed up finally to the WWE, and basically never really given a chance. He was sort of pigeonholed into a role. Only ever had 3 matches, lost all 3, and it's fake. So it wasn't because he lost them because he's not good enough, but because he was booked to lose them.
Right. And,
So there's an element of sort of realism in the show. I think just in and like you said as well, they are intentionally bringing non-wrestling writers in. They consider themselves a part of Hollywood, a part of sort of the mainstream entertainment business.
Yes.
Within the world of WWE, they don't actually refer to themselves as wrestling or wrestlers. They call themselves sports entertainment or superstars.
Yes.
So the word wrestling is actually virtually forbidden within the WWE. And I think Cabana is sort of reflecting on some of his own experiences within that world.
Absolutely. This is not necessarily a web series per se, it's more a series of sketches. It's about the writer just not knowing anything about wrestling and Colt always trying to find out, what am I supposed to be doing this week and why are you being such an idiot?
Yeah.
And that's essentially the joke every week.
Yeah.
But it's funny. It's funny. And Colt is a likeable person in his characters that he plays in wrestling, and that's coming across in this particular series. It's actually really good to see wrestling company, Highspots, actually making something a bit different for the wrestling audience. Comedy sketches that isn't necessarily part of trying to get an angle over. You're just trying to get a character, Colt over.
A guy over.
A guy over.
And you know what? Colt Cabana's been a great guy for using the internet to keep his name out there and to sort of remain the wrestling fans' eye, because there's a huge, as we all know, a huge internet community of wrestling fans. Cabana has also got a weekly podcast that's been #1 in the sports section of iTunes. Yeah.
He's already thinking beyond his wrestling career. Probably sowing some seeds of a future career.
I don't think that's a bad thing to say at all. And like I say, without the huge publicity juggernaut of the WWE, he's basically a self-employed guy who has to keep his name out there. And if he wants to get bookings around the world, he has to make himself visible and make himself valuable and market himself as a commodity. No one's going to do that for you.
And I know a lot of people who actually book and promote wrestling shows are just other fans themselves.
Yeah.
And they're the ones watching these things and think, oh, that's why I'm going to hire him. Because I like what he's doing on the internet or something.
So I'd recommend you check out his podcast anyway, The Art of Wrestling with Colt Cabana, a great podcast. The Creative Has Nothing For You web series, funny show, 12 episodes to date, is on youtube.com/highspots.